Hi, it's Jill Osborne from the IC Network office, and I'm here today to give you another self-help tip on living with IC. And today, this one's for the women. This is on feminine hygiene and IC, because you know what? We're women, we can talk about these things. Now, most women with IC struggle with some vulvodynia. What that means is that we have a very irritated, tender vulva. Thus, using a typical menstrual pad is often difficult, and of course using a tampon, impossible. If you have pelvic floor dysfunction, wearing a tampon can be very, very uncomfortable. But even traditional pads are often rough and abrasive and can be irritating to the vulva. So the question then is, what can we use? Well, there are some good products available that might help. A company that I love is called Seventh Generation. And what's nice about their feminine hygiene products is that they're chlorine free. They're much less irritating. They of course have nighttime pads, daytime pads, and a great line of panty liners. But I have to say that 25 years ago when my vulvodynia started, and luckily I don't really feel it anymore, but back then it was very difficult. It was very hard to wear jeans, even wear underwear, and of course wearing a pad was excruciating. I ended up using flannel pads, and you can buy these today on the market. They're called Glad Rags. And what's great about these pads is that they're a very soft, soothing flannel. Now obviously, I'm going to warn you in advance, this is a giant nighttime pad. You would never wear this during the day. Hello, it's massive, especially if you turn it around the other way. But it's a very nice, soothing, soft cotton. And obviously this pad has several absorbent layers that you can take out. So if you're having a really heavy period, you just use more layers. What I find amazing about flannel pads is that they're virtually indestructible. I have some that I've had for 25 years and they're still perfect. All you do is once you've worn them, just rinse them out in cold water and then wash regularly, and they just work like a charm, especially at night. You know, wearing a flannel pad during the day is definitely a little bit more uncomfortable because it is kind of thick and it might chafe a little bit, but these are really perfect for wearing at nighttime. Now, some patients also would prefer to use a feminine wipe, but a lot of the wipes on the market today are often irritating because they have alcohol in them or they have propylene glycol as a preservative in them. But we have a couple of brands that we really like, and of course Seventh Generation is one of the companies. Seventh Generation makes a chlorine-free baby wipe that is very, very sensitive and soothing for the vulva. So you might be able to get away with this one. And then another company and wipe that we like is called NatraCare, and it's an organic cotton wipe. And of course, when you're having your period, you never ever forget your handy dandy peri-wash bottle. Fill it up with cold water, leave it next to your toilet. Every single time you use a restroom, rinse yourself off. This is very calming and soothing to a tender vulva. So if you're having difficulty tolerating conventional products, try these, especially the flannel pads. You never know, they might be perfect for you. You can find all of these products in the ICN store at www.icnsales.com, and if you're looking for more self-help tips, please come visit our website at www.ic-network.com.